Alrighty. I think I've kept you in suspense long enough. Hello, squad, and hello, everybody else who is lurking. Let me go to the just chatting screen. It is iMouse. It has been approximately 2 days since my last stream. How is everybody doing on this wonderful Sunday? Sunday stream day. I am caffeinated, semi-motivated. I didn't fucking get out of bed till like 1 p.m. and I didn't really do anything till 3. I barely ate. I fucking hate this. Never do this shit. I was up till like 3 last night doing absolutely fuck all. I need to stop doing that. But it gave me a golden opportunity while I was thinking to myself. While I was on there, just doom scrolling Twitter. I'm back on Twitter because the Tower of Babel was Thanos snapped out of existence on Twitter. And, you know, the whole auto-translate feature and Japan and America Bros coming together. And it's been interesting seeing all of that. So I've seen other content creators do this where they actually like open up a bunch of tabs and, you know, start talking about the stuff that they've been observing on Twitter. So I figured we'd start the stream off with that because there's a lot of stuff that I kind of want to get into. And you know what? The Tower of Babel, B-A-B-E-L, but Babel also works too. Also, hi Mana, how you doing? For those of you who don't know the reference, it's in the Bible. There was this this country of people who were trying to build a tower to heaven so they could talk to God directly. And in their hubris, God destroyed the tower and scattered everybody to the 4 winds. Oh, you're making a joke. Never mind. But allow me to keep elucidating because I am on the I have the thought in my head. No, let's continue speaking. And scattered him to the 4 winds and forever made it so that all of them just can't speak the same language anymore. Not without actually having to like learn one another's language. In hindsight, probably one of the worst things that you could have done on Big G, just saying. Because caused a lot more problems than it in the long run. But hey, who am I to criticize the Almighty? Anyway, it's led to a lot of interesting moments, including a lot of people coming together and coming apart on topics that you really, honestly, you really never would have thought. Now, another thing that happened is that Pragmata dropped. You know, one of Capcom's new video games. A really cool third-person puzzle shooter where you play as Hugh and Diana. Hugh is a little like space engineer in a like a mech suit, and Diana is this little like android girl who can hack things. And Hugh shoots, Diana hacks, you control both of them at the same time. It's a very intuitive game for what I played on the demo. It's very responsive, very snappy. Sadly, I can't afford the game right now, so what are you gonna do? So I won't be playing it, even though I really want to play it on screen. It seems like a really fun time. And I've been seeing so many people who have been playing the game pop up on Twitter, just all of a sudden go from, fuck kids, I'm never gonna have kids. They'll never be ballin'. You know, shit like that. All of a sudden, they are just turning into puddles going, oh my god, I want kids now! So I actually found so many cool little reactions, and one admittedly stupid one. And we're gonna go over that and some other stuff I've had on Twitter before we get into CHRONO CROSS. We're gonna be getting back into it and just gonna be knocking the shit out of like another world. I mean, to be honest, we're gonna be doing a lot of exploration and I'm gonna be trying to find like all the cool stuff, but I don't remember where everything is, and hopefully if you guys know, you can point it out, because I don't want to have to like just keep looking at the guide. I like talking to people. Like when it comes to like, let me put it this way, when it comes to gaming, when it comes to movies, when it comes to shows, I consider it a social activity. Doing something like that, like watching a movie with friends, or watching a game, or playing a game, passing up the controller with friends, it is honestly one of the things that I remember as a kid, like whenever I had my cousins over back when we were all good, or stuff like that. Just it's a way to come together. And I hope one day I can do that in real life again, because I don't really have anybody to hang out with IRL. Anyway, so without further ado, let's go into, I bet you haven't seen this screen in a while. That's because I kind of wanted to like, you know what, we're just gonna do, yeah, that way you can actually see everything. All right, so we're gonna start off, as you can see, I've like kind of color coded them. This one's all about Pragmata. This one is about some really stupid drama regarding comics that I want to get into. Don't worry, we're not going to get political. I'm not drunk enough. This purple one is just filled with like funsy shit, and then once we're like through all these tabs and like discussing everything, we'll hop into the game. Now, from Pirate Nation, according to a fan theory, Capcom's Pragmata is secretly Japan's clever plan to fight its birth rate crisis. I mean, yeah, look at this kid. Ain't she adorable? And she's voice acted and like motion captured really well. Hugh's a really enjoyable character, and just look at this shit. If Capcom's goal with Pragmata is to make everyone who plays this game want to be a parent, then they've done an amazing job.
Look at that, Hugh.
Like, look at this. Isn't she adorable? You think she's uncanny as hell? How? Like, seriously, she's just like a cute little kid. Like, seriously, tell me this isn't endearing.
Now, where's Hugh from?
Apparently, this is actually a reference to a bit that a Japanese comedian does. But seriously, the music is like, from what I remember from the demo and from like clips I've seen, Pragmata's like sound design and music is just so awesome. And also, she can do this shit where she tries to like run up the slide and then she just like flops. Tell me that's not cute. That's not cute. What heartless bastard would look at this and not go, aww? But yeah, you got memes like this. Men suffer this to come home to this. Oh yeah, by the way, she if you talk to her enough, she does little drawings in the little like hub area, and then she like puts them up like on the walls. It's the cutest shit. You know, it's like Dad, I made it. Dad, I drew a flower. That's going on the fridge, kiddo. Honestly, it's wholesome, and you don't see shit like that. Let's think about it. Like, sure, there are like parent and child games that come out, but like all the big ones that people think about, like Data Boy or The Last of Us, ones that were made in the West, let's be real. Let's go with The Last of Us. The Last of Us, you are playing a guy who does not actually want to be there. He does not want to be there, and Ellie is often almost a non-issue, to be completely fucking honest. And not to mention, after the core game, Ellie's character becomes insufferable. And then you have Data Boy, where, yeah, sure, you have your boy button, and he's basically a follow-up attack. But for the most part of the game, like, Kratos has, like, I get it's part of his arc, where he's trying not to be the Spartan, and he's trying to be the father. Like, but, like, Atreus is just a little shithead sometimes, and hell, even the guy who plays him is just like, dude, I've heard my own voice so fucking much, I can't stand the character anymore. Like, he won't shut the fuck up. I mean, that's a product of, like, American game. But Diana doesn't really do that. And Diana is, like, a core part of the game. Without Diana, you are screwed. Because if you just tried to use guns in Pragmata, guess what? You're not going to do enough damage. You're not going to do enough damage. You're not going to be able to, like, parry anything. You're not going to be able to escape throws, that kind of shit. Here's a thing from Brutus. Oh, yeah, another thing. Requiem, like, has Grace and Emily. You got Mother Simulator, you got Father Simulator. Shinzo Abe's proud. Have sex. Have kids. Please. I've actually seen a lot of fan art of, like, Emily and Diana, like, high-fiving and hanging out shit. But anyway, from the Japanese bros. My followers who are playing the game are all saying in unison things like, I'm becoming a dag, and fatherly instinct, and it's getting all mushy again. But the fatherly instincts inside me have broken through their limits so much that it's getting dangerous. In Requiem, Emily brought out the maternal side, and this time Diana is bringing out the paternal side. What a fearsome company Capcom is capable of delivering game experience that transcend the barriers of gender. Ain't that fucking adorable? He's so excited because she's got a name now instead of a serial number. yeah, another thing, he wanted to punch Atreus once he realized he was a god. Oh yeah, he becomes the biggest fucking shitheel in the like most annoying shitheel. And not to mention, he's just like, okay. And he will sometimes ignore you if you press the boy button. If you press boy, he will not do anything, or he'll do his own thing, and it's the most annoying shit in the world. Oh yeah. And just to like tie it in, there's actually kind of a myth that this post goes in that Japan's birth rates are so low that if just seeing a baby, everyone gets all excited and shit. According to this Japanese bro, this video is being shared with the claim that in Japan, the birth rate is declining. Opportunities to see babies are decreasing, and so when someone has a baby, everyone makes a huge fuss to see it. But that's a lie. It's not that babies are so rare that people gather around at a novelty. Every single baby grows up in Japan, watched over by everyone, and doted on just like this video. This is what Japan is like as a country. Please don't misunderstand. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those people who actually believed that bullshit. I also believed some utter fucking horseshit that some other friends of mine like spouted in the past about like how Japan has been handling a lot of the crisis. I think he either might have been fucking with me or he legit just didn't know. You guys find that girl more creepy than cute? That's fair. POV, you take your 4-month-old baby to Japan. Oh shit, oh shit. Gotta turn the music off. But yeah, look at this. Everyone's just like, oh my god, it's a kid! It's a kid. Kids are precious. But yeah, everyone's just like, oh my god. You do this in America, and everybody's just like telling you to fucking shut that kid up. Why'd you bring a kid here? That kind of shit. Everyone is so fucking hostile. Especially over here in Cal. Like, unless you're around family. Here's another, like, clip of Diana doing something cute. Look at her. She's just on the skateboard. She's like, wee! Wee! Using it more like a surfboard. Ain't she adorable? Seriously. Now, some other things about Pragmata that I'm not going to pull up, like, any specific like tweets or anything like that. But you know the types. You know the types that are out there that are completely fucking brain rotted. And for whatever fucking reason, they think, I don't know why, they think this game is like Gooner bait for some fucking reason. And they're trying to say that Diana is to appeal to a certain Diddy-style crowd. And I just have to think, what the fuck are you smoking? What fucking moron takes a look at this and thinks that? And not, oh my god, what a precious child. It honestly has shown so many people as creeps. And speaking of creeps, you know me, I don't like getting into like too heavy a topics on my stream, but this is related to Pragmata, and gives me an opportunity to talk about an idiot. Actually, no, this is, where the fuck is this? Okay, not related to what I was actually going to be talking about, but you know what? I bring this up anyway. So, who here know, if you see that kid and automatically think of sex, you're probably the weirdo. Exactly. Now, so, Spear Hunter. Spear Hunter is a YouTube channel. In fact, hold on, let me go to the game chat. Let me go to the just chatting screen real quick, just so I could tab it over. The Sphere Hunter. Big YouTube channel, over almost 600k subscribers. Has been making videos for a long ass time. In fact, the oldest video on her channel is regarding Final Fantasy XII, 8 years ago. And they've been she's been going into this shit for a while. she's a massive, despite the fact that her name is the Spear Hunter, and she's and it originally started like talking about Final Fantasy shit, she started talking about Resident Evil and survival horror stuff, and eventually just started getting into these topics of like Capcom in general. Granted, she still did like side games and stuff like that, as you know, content creators do. And she has had a very consistent showing of doing rather in-depth videos. Hell, she even has done interviews or commentary with people related to the game she's talking about. She did a commentary playthrough with the current voice of Jill. She managed to do an interview with Hideaki Insuno. She recently did a thing with the original voice of Claire and the current voice of Claire. She's talked about Silent Hill, Onimusha. She just talked about Pragmata not too long ago. And, she's also talked about, I already talked about that. Anyway, there are people who are trying to give this content creator a lot of shit regarding their past, which I didn't even fucking know about, and other stuff. So this this AI channel, Capcom needs to do more research before parenting content creators if they want to avoid backlash. I really don't think that a transgender woman with a history of adult video creation should be a feature for playing a wholesome game with a child character. Yada 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 yada. Anyway, they're trying to fucking cancel Spear Hunter because she's been like kind of been embedded with Capcom like as a brand ambassador. And out of all the fucking content creators and all the brand things, they go after Spear Hunter, who the worst thing I can say about Spear Hunter is that she's a Capcom dick rider. That is the only bad thing I can say about the Spear Hunter, is that she's a Capcom dick rider. She will give Capcom a pass on shit that really shouldn't be given a pass, but you know what? It's her fucking opinion. I do not fucking care. They're trying to go after her because she's trans. I don't fucking care about that. She's a good content creator. She's very knowledgeable what she does. The only thing I can say is that she sometimes glazes Capcom a little too much, and even the Japanese are kind of agreeing with me, or at least this guy is. Gender has no relation to game development regarding her sexual orientation or sexual expression. She's involved in adult video production, which was legal. She never did anything illegal. There are spaces one shouldn't intrude into. She didn't produce adult games at Capcom, nor does she Mr. and Celibate such. Past work is explicitly sexual. It has absolutely no relation to the job, and there are no sexual elements of the game. Exactly. And overall, it's just a childish post amounting to, don't use someone I dislike in games. In Japan, devaluing content based on any gender or any past is not permitted, no matter what disliked person created it, and all you're allowed to do is judge that I won't buy it, get lost. And I shit you not, there are so many fucking people bagging on Spear Hunter for getting basically a job doing what she already did, glazing Capcom. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Seriously. Out of all the content creators you could have gone after, you're going after Spear Hunter, who's not that bad a content creator. I've watched most of her fucking videos. There's a lot of shit that I disagree with as far as her takes, and sometimes I think she looks a little too deep into things, but she's a great content creator. Like, in my honest opinion, and like, she does a pretty good job. She's had a consistent level of quality since, well, I started watching her, and I started watching her around like I want to say like a couple years ago. I think, I believe it or not, I actually found out like about her through probably this video right here, Resident Evil: The Birth of Survival Horror, and then I like looked at her backlog and shit. Anyway, is there another? Where is there's another video involving this that I wanted to cover. Oh well, we'll just move on to like more interesting shit. It's not important anyway. So I saw this. I thought it was pretty neat. Check this out. They're using sound waves to manipulate the water to do crazy shit like this. This ain't AI, this ain't CG. This is in Japan. Tell me this shit ain't cool. technology that uses the synthesis of waves created by a large number of wave-making devices to represent symbols and patterns is amazing. At the public opening of the Maritime Technology Safety Research Institute on April 18th. Tell me this shit is not neat. Look, it did. Yo, it did a star? I didn't see that. It did a. Tell me that's not fucking neat. You throw some light show in there, and I guarantee you, you're gonna. This would be like a. This would be such an amazing attraction. POV, your Windows XP screensaver is angry. Pretty much. What else we got here? We got. Oh yeah, this cool little clip: knife throwing, catching them off guard, throwing the enemy. We got some Hema, or actually might not be Hema. I mean, he's dressed in like samurai gear, but he's using like medieval weapons. The shapes water thing was Windows Media Player. Okay, yeah, the old visualizers and shit, dude. I miss those. I miss those so fucking much. Okay, I don't know if this music is copyright, so we're just gonna back it out. He throws his sword. He runs in with the shield and then just starts plowing him. Currently going through what will be a 2-day freeze from today to my birthday. A 2-day freeze? Oh, weather-wise. Well, hello, Edgelord. How you doing? You missed me talking about some drama. But seriously, this guy just fucking throws his sword and just whams him with the shield. I fucking love that shit. You love to fucking see it. I can't play the audio because it's like, you know, copyrighted and shit. But yeah, I was talking about some of the Pragmata shit. You probably saw it because, yeah, I am back on Twitter. But like, hey, I'm turning it into content. Apparently, there there's a couple people who were actually causing some shit regarding it. One person who was trying to equate it to, you know, some Diddy Steen shit, and you know, anybody who immediately looks at Pragmata and thinks of something sexual needs to be put on a list. Just saying. You're kind of outing yourself. There was another group of people who were trying to take down Spear Hunter for basically being a brand ambassador, not a brand ambassador, but getting like a lot of like doing a lot of promotional work for Pragmata because of her past. Which, you know what? I don't give two shits. I do not give two shits. Spear Hunter has pretty fucking good content. Spear Hunter has not done anything like untoward or anything out of the ordinary for what a good content creator should be doing as far as I have been watching her. And you know what? You are trying to cancel her for the crime of being a Capcom dick rider. Hina Sayuri. Hey Hina, how you doing? You catch me talking about Pragmata and recapping some stuff that we watched earlier. Yeah. But yeah, leave Spear Hunter alone. The worst thing you could say about her is that she glazes his Capcom a bit too much. And you know what? Every single fucking person has that one game or game company. Hina, thanks for the follow, bro. Enjoy your fucking email. And guess what? I will glaze Kingdom Hearts to high heaven. If I got a fucking deal promoting Kingdom Hearts, I'd be glazing that shit too. And she's a Capcom fangirl. Leave Spear Hunter alone. And then there's a third dickhead who took a look, who's a certain big time streamer who I'm not going to name names. Why? Because I don't want to attract this crowd, and two, I don't want to get into who like the things he talks about because he doesn't primarily talk about video games. But he was talking about Pragmata, and what he was saying was, yeah, all these gamer losers take a look at this and want to be a dad and shit like that. They're just loser incels and stuff like that. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Let people enjoy this. It's amazing that people take a look at Pragmata and they're immediately go, oh my god, I get it now, I want to be a parent. Hell, I saw one clip that was tangentially related to it where this girl came back to her friends who like were all people who didn't want kids, and this was a newborn, and they literally said, hey, can you hold my kid for a little bit? And they give this like a woman in her mid 20s, I think, and she holds the baby, and then she just suddenly starts crying. She's like, I don't know why I'm crying, it's so beautiful. And it's the most heartwarming and adorable and hilarious thing ever. Dude, even guys, like, I didn't want kids until like fairly fucking recently. Like, all of a sudden, I'm just like, damn, I want to be a dad. Like, it just hits you. You just see like wholesome family moments and you just go, shit. Nothing on this will make you want kids. You'd be a horrible dad anyway. Well, that's the thing. No one's ever going to be a perfect parent. No one ever will. Anybody who says they're a perfect parent is fucking lying. But you can try to make up for mistakes either you did or your parents. Anyway, getting over that. But yeah, the pragmatic controversy is just terminally online weirdos. Saw this cool thing. Fucking Ultraman as a giant bowling pin. Tell me that's not fucking cool. Also, Sneakers O'Toole, a one-off gag from Family Guy, has been making the rounds to the point where we have a Kasane Tedo Family Guy meme.
Hey, take those sneakers off. No! Take them off, I said.
I've seen so many Sneakers O'Toole edits. Tell me that's not fucking funny. Then we got something that has been kind of funny. This is esports related. Some guy got completely shit canned off his team for some untoward shit. Now I think this is for Counter-Strike. Don't worry, you'll know it when you see it. Everyone's doing their walkout. Watch this guy with the glasses. Let's see that again. Watch the guy with the glasses. And bam! Just slaps him like it's power slap. They even hard cut away. It was this guy in the hoodie, I think. And this guy's just standing there like, what the fuck? Mao Sheen has been handed a 10-year ban after sucker punching a member of the winning team. What kind of bitch shit is that? Like, look at this shit. He just goes, bam. Oh, it wasn't the dude in the hoodie. It was the blonde guy. And then, just top it all off, Mr. Italian Festa, Cooley Bravo, author of this banger tweet. Twitter, the only place where well-articulated sentences still get misinterpreted. You could say, I like pancakes, and somebody will say, so you hate waffles. No, bitch, that's a whole new sentence. What the fuck is he talking about? And guess what? This is his response to that. That pancake waffle tweet is never gonna die, especially since people still do it to me, and I'm the one that tweeted it. Nobody learned shit. Anywho, that's been the Twitter roundup. Let's get into the game. Start this shit up. But yeah, Hina, I hope you're enjoying the stream where I am actually doing weird shit and trying to figure out what the fuck it is that a streamer actually does. We're actually going to be playing some Chrono Cross right now. We've spent about a half hour waffling about like we usually do. Now let us go to the full screen. How do we get to these kids? Exactly. Ah. So Hina, have you ever played Chrono Cross? Right now, we're actually going to be doing a couple things. We're going to be going into the Hydra Marshes, which, in another world, are poisonous hellscapes. Several years ago, when all the Hydra died off, this woodland became covered with thick fog, and the waters became polluted and acidic. But the real cause was us humans killing off the flora and fauna. I just hope we don't come to regret the destruction caused. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, green Aesops here. And as you can see, we are taking damage every time we go into these pools. Now you're probably wondering, why are we here? Well, there's a couple items we need. And all of them involve coming around here. There's some dudes we need to talk to get a special suit. Fight some enemies. And eventually be able to recruit somebody. Hey, you gotta be crazy to walk around this forest without protective gear. Have an extra set with me. Take it. This way you'll be able to walk through the marsh without getting hurt. Like we got a party member. Oh, and watch out for the monsters lurking deep within the forest. We haven't actually explored these parts yet, so we don't know how to get there. If you want to go deeper into the forest, you need the proper equipment and the means to control these strange plants. We're in trial hell right now. No, I haven't played in CHRONO CROSS. Looks interesting. It is a very interesting game. It is an RPG where you are playing as Surge. Surge is our silent protagonist. He's from a place called Arnie Village. One day he goes out to do some chores to, you know, get some things to impress his soon-to-be girlfriend. So, right when his girlfriend's about to confess her undying love for him, a tidal wave hits the beach, washing him away. And when he comes back to shore, he finds out that the beach he just was at is very different, the world is very different, and when he goes back home, turns out he doesn't exist. And it turns out you are in an alternate dimension, a dimension where Surge died 10 years ago. And that is the start of this wonderful RPG. There are 3 routes. There are over, I want to say, like 30 to 40 like playable characters. Yeah, and it has a very interesting combat system. This is also one of the last PS1 games ever released, by the way. So, how it works, you have a stamina bar. And as you can see, you have light, medium, heavy attacks. And the more lower her tier hits you hit, the higher percentage goes. And every time you hit with a light, you get 1 bar. Every time you get hit with the medium, or you hit with the medium, you get 2. Every time you hit with the heavy, you get 3. And this is all to build up your element grid, which is where your consumable items, like say the healing item tablet, or your spells in this game called elements are, along with your character's specific moves, like in this case, dash and slap. In the top left corner, you see that thing that says field effect? Every element has a color associated with it. And when that color is filled, when you fill the field with that color, what happens is you create a I think it's either a 2 times or a 3 times bonus to elements of that same color. However, every character has a color associated with them. Like, let's take these monsters here, the centipede. Its innate color is yellow. That means if I want, it will take less damage from yellow elements, but take more damage from green, and vice versa. A green element innate element takes more damage from yellow, less damage from green. Basically, it's this like weird 6 color thing. Also, it has an amazing soundtrack. And some characters have team-up attacks. Damn, these things are tough. Okay, finally killed that one. Oh, hey, it's frozen. Sick. Oh, shit. I think the lab has a sprain. Oh, yeah. Lena has, Lena actually has a, one of her texts is that she literally just, oh, Disney. Maiden's hand. But because her hats are kind of low for physical damage, she just did fuck all to that thing. Had so many fucking elements on that thing. Oh, hey, this is actually the material we need. So you don't really buy equipment in this game. Conquered the unusually durable, sounds about right. Hey, Fail, how's it going? You missed me, like, going over stuff on Twitter. I will never call it X. Cannot make it. Wait, hold on. Churros. Churros. Give me churros. There we go. It's like a free heal right there. There we go. Look at how much iron we have. And we can build two more. Getting more caffeine in yet? They're not totally honest whether or not there'll be an RD session tonight, since last night's session went on longer than I anticipated. Good to know. We only have one screw, but we'll make a single iron helmet. Now to equip people shit. Iron Swallow, Iron Sword, Iron Vest, Iron Vest. I should have done mail instead of vest. Now I think about it. Look at that weapon. Hey, now his sword matches his shield. As Mel's a pro, the only goblin in Viper Planet that is meant to kill you. Where there's a culture, both barbaric green freaks. Exacto mundo. Okay, these freaks. Oh shit, I'm poisoned. Well, found goblins. Snib and Snob. Oh, wait, poison is on every move? Jesus. Hey, TK, how's it going? I like how the sound effect changes now that I'm using an iron weapon. Where it's just like bonk. You know what? $52 damage this time. That's better than 2. Matt Mercer can't sing for shit. I don't know. I think he has a semi-decent voice. I actually like these goblin designs. Although I wouldn't call them goblins. Hey, we got aerosols out of that. Shit, boy. Right, I need an item from Homeworld. And there's these things. Hot pretty. Just dies in toxic burst. Those are a single wraith right here. More like swamp pearls and proper goblins with an RD strong with running, but then armor plating and morning stars can have that effect. Here's I can't really do much. Go to Cape Hal for anything, so we're gonna get on the boat. We're gonna explore all that we can. Check out Sky Dragon Isle. I actually had an area here as my background for a while on my phone. That was considered holy ground by local residents. It's considered taboo to come near it. There's no such thing as taboo for the adventure spirit. That was said to be where the Sky Dragon resides, but it seems to have gone away. Like, this staircase here was actually my background, but the zoomed out picture. About 100 years before humans from the continent came here, the Dragonians and demi-humans existed in great number. There's nothing here. Water Dragon Eye. It's hard to believe, but according to the fairies here, the legendary dragon god really exists. That thick wall of ice blocking the entrance to the underground, Captain proves it. Well, Nido sure is full of mysteries. Yeah, this place used to be filled with water. Hey, found some iron. Not that we need it. I was talking about these dragons we've been researching for a while. Let's fight this thing. Yeah. What the shit? You see that, right? Its eyes are in the stinger. Holy balls. That thing is creepy. Why does it drop feathers? Seriously, why the fuck does that thing drop feathers? I don't like that. And it whips you with its head. Yes, it did. It most certainly did. It's creepy. Kill it with fire. More iron. I found this thing at the dried up waterfall. It's kind of creepy, so I'll give it to you for free. Oh, no thanks, David. Don't mention it. I have nothing to do with it now, so see ya. Sturdy ribs! Interesting side note, Esmeld wasn't always a goblin. He was a human originally, but then Link's curse had been in the form of a goblin. In the past, Esmeld actually had a short leg with Riddle, and Link's bullshit put an end to that. Esmeld's been bitter about that ever since. Huh. Yeah, I had a pretty good physique. Did I ever tell you I did acrobatics? Hey, that's right, I used to be a clown in the circus. Wait, how many pieces of skelly do we have? We have the heavy skull, the sturdy ribs, the pelvic bone, the angry scapula. What are we missing? I know Skelly's not that great of a character, but what are we missing? Although we can fly, fairies aren't very strong. So we can't fly too far. Different story if we can catch the wind. The wind is capricious, just like we are. We become the silencing and the dragon god. It's so sweet. The mixed bones. Oh, right. That's in the Isle of the Dead. So please turn back now. Due to the abnormal weather conditions, the fountain has run completely dry. The island, what's called the Island of Springs, is desolate. Now safe. We fairies are born in the morning dewdrop of an aged tree. The large tree that stands in the center is like our fairy godmother. And it's currently dead. Did you hear? Small star fell in the sea of the Triplet Isle. That was a long time ago. The mist of the sea is an invitation to the dark, embracing the abyssal darkness with the lost soul's gap. Okay, that's pretty much what we can do here. Nido triangle. There's a star flew down here, but nothing happened. Gaia's navel, which we can't access. You would think this island chain here would have something, but no, it doesn't. You don't do anything here. Can't go to the Sea of Eden. Let's go to Marble. Why come here? What is there to do? off, humans! Ah! Bitch! We have nothing to say to you humans. We don't want any humans here. Now beat it. Jesus Christ! What is it, human? What are you doing here? You humans are an ill omen. This dates back 14 years to when I was informed that humans were on their way to Marble. That they witnessed the most terrifying storm I've ever seen. Those humans never showed up. I was sure they were swallowed by the storm. However, that same day I heard a rumor. A rumor that someone had made his way through the pearly gates. Perhaps they did survive that storm. Ah, no longer matters now. The elder who knew about this incident passed away years ago. The point is, humans are bad luck. Now leave! Fantasy racism. Kid Bro G Shop. Yo, baby, buy some of my stuff too. Okay, what you got? We are buying all the traps. Buy a couple of finishes. Hey, welcome to G Shop, baby. Don't worry, I still deal with non-demi-human. Buy something. Hey, look at all these elements we got here. Strong-minded, weak-minded. Give me your money for stuff, exactly. Thanks, baby. I hope that black dragon will put humans in place. Okay, where's the black dragon? Ain't talking to me. Ain't talking to me. Stay away from me! I said stay away. I don't want to talk to humans. Okay. Nice place, all things considered. Let me advise you. Many in our village detest humans. If there's something you wish to know, I may be able to help. Only on the condition that you leave soon. What is it you wish to know about? About the Sea of Eden. Why do you wish to know about the Sea of Eden? Even if I told you, there's no way for you to enter it. Poisonous leaves that cause instant deaths around the area. Anyone with a head on its shoulders would not dare go near there. That place is cursed. The eternal flames of the gods are trying to burn their way into the hearts of humans. It is too much. It is much too dangerous. Even the seagulls avoid flying up that place. There are rumors that long ago a deadly dragon god sealed a flame in there. It is also rumored that time is reversed there. I strongly urge that you not go near it. What do you wish to know about? About the Black Dragon. You may have already seen the Black Dragon residing in our village. It has been asleep for many a year now. No one knows why, but the last ruling elder often spoke as follows. The black dream, the black dragon. Unable to return, it continues to wander. I know not what it means. Okay then. Assuming this is where the black dragon sleeps. Menu music! Aside from Mesbel, we also have the Man's Catacombs guided. The door's locked in the air around their reach of death, but from past experience I know that Radius is rotting away in there, and mind more so than body. The Black Dragon sleeps. So we can't really do anything. So, back on the boat. Earth Dragon Isle. The locals call us out on Earth Dragon Isle, but also known as the land where the dragon sleeps. Our investigation has revealed nothing about the so-called dragon could be a hoax. Go down the hole. This big hole leads to an underground cavern, so our men are down there. Yep, there's the big hole. Can't believe people would actually come down here. What are you? Just curious? Or just stupid? Sorry, I'm just proving my nature. Don't let it bother you. When you want to go above ground, just jump down into that sand boil. It'll shoot you right back up. Quite a rush going through that thing, but watch out you don't sprain your ankle when you land. If you have trouble running the thing, that means you have a sprain. You can take care of it with a brace right away. Hey, you know. What the shit is that? Bossicker? What the hell is even that? What kind of eldritch horror bullshit is this? Bombs away! Okay. Bush basher. What are the field effects there? So field effect is every time you use an element, it adds to the field effect. From the smallest, like, hold on, let me use the mouse here. It goes from here to here to here. So see how it's green right here? If I use 2 more green elements, it would be a fully green field. And a fully green field means that all yellow elements are half effective, all green elements are double effective, and if the field is all one solid color, you can use summons. Here's the thing though, I don't have any summons, so that doesn't matter at all. Like, once I do Ice Blast here, it's going to go blue, green, white, right? That bomb keeps going around. We're gonna turn black. Bomber. Photon beam! Oh shit. I didn't kill it fast enough. Hey, we've got meat throw. Cool. Another Fossicker! And a yellow belly, whatever the fuck that is. Why can't I hit? Yeah, mithril is one of those things that's kind of become part of like the fantasy zeitgeist. I can't hit the bomb. Slide. Or Chalcom, yeah. Oh, so it just goes random. Like, look at that. See? 11, my field effect is white, and if I hit him with this meteorite, it's going to be doing shit tons of damage. Comparatively. And because he's colored black, can't really do anything to me. Big damn. Okay, we're gonna run away. We're actually getting our shit kicked in right here. We are not really... Yeah, I'm under level for this area. We need to get the fuck out of here. At least you got the early mithril. I don't even know what we use it for. Like, because I don't even think anyone can actually use it right now, right? We're fully healed right now. Maybe we can go. We could pop over to the Isle of the Damned. What a grody place. Eyeball. Mixed bones! Oh man, I don't know which bone is which. I'll just connect whatever. I believe that's everything. So now all we gotta do is head back to Termina to get a new party. Yes, who might you be? Grandma, there are travelers passing through. My, so sorry. My eyes have become really weak in my old age, and I thought that my grandson had come back. My grandson was such a cute boy. He was very plump and cheerful enough to make people laugh. So the boy joined the circus to make him a clown. For those years, he wrote letters to me almost daily. Okay, wait, do I not have everything? A game that I'm probably never gonna play. I have everything, right? Do I have to use them? Doesn't look like it. I have everything to get skeleton, right? What am I missing? One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I got everything. Is there a trigger that I missed? Oh, that might be it. What the fuck? What am I missing? What the shit? I have everything. I have Skelly. What do I do with it? Don't make me look this shit up, man. Come on. Oh, backbone. Where the fuck is the backbone? Where's the backbone? The only place we can go right now is Pirate Court. In the marshes, then you need the green thing to get it. Ah! Oh, shit! Yeah, I can't go here yet. Okay, so I think I know what I have to do. I have to go all the way back to Goldov. Back in the day, you used the game manual to figure shit out with the game. Nowadays, you almost never see it. What's going on? Where's Kid? Don't tell me she... Surge. It is not your fault. Alright, it's Kid. How's it going? Shouldn't you be in bed? Aren't you dead? You guys all doing there? Oh, it's been a while, eh? What's with that astonished looks on your faces? Huh? What? Where was I? Oh, I complained about this stupid gown, but then they hid me in clothes somewhere to stop me from trying to escape. So I had no choice but to take a walk around the village looking like this. Anyway, what's up with you guys? Did you come back because you were worried about me? Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna drop dead from a weekend poison like that. I guess it was pretty close to call, eh? But how did you neutralize the poison? Sorry, I haven't focused on idea either. The dog will be back this afternoon, so let's have some then. That's right, everything turned out okay. You're here to ask me how I was able to neutralize the poison. Yeah, there's nothing to lose but no to have, right, Doc? It was a coincidence. No, it was probably an act of fate. He left the village. A young man came to visit me upon hearing of the patient's condition from a villager. He had brought a certain item with him. A certain item? You do not mean... Yes, it was hydrogen. He happened to have a vial of it with him at the time. Hey, Doc, who is that guy? Do you at least know his name? I'm sorry, I do not know. He only told me that he came from the mainland. Came from the mainland? Please give him a chance to thank him. Jeez, I hate being in debt to others. Well, when I find them all... Wait, that's not what I want to do. That is all that I know. In the end, I proved useless as a doctor. There's not something that can be forgiven, but I offer my apologies. Hey, wait, Doc, what's the formality? No matter what else happened, you're the one that made the antidote, right? I would have been useless without you, even if we did have the right stuff. Thank you, kid. Why stop that? I'm the one that should be thanking you. No worries, Doc. Well, the only thing that bugged me is the guy that brought the humor. Was it? Guess that caused you blokes a heap of trouble, too. Don't worry, I'm not good at this, but thanks. What are you planning to do next? Gonna continue on your journey? Yeah. That's right, still got things to take care of. We'll be leaving by tomorrow. Santa's got a lot of problems that need to be solved. Then will you allow me to join your party? I'd like to broaden my horizons as a doctor. Will I be too much of a nuisance to you? Whoa, having a doctor with us will be a great help. Besides, I'm gonna turn down a request from your lifesaver. We'll be more than happy to have you along. Doc, join your party, dude. Thank you, kind. It's gotten late. I need to make preparation. Probably be better if we leave tomorrow. Please rest here for the night. And now we have Kid back in our team. Good here. Fort Dragonian is the oldest ruin the Dragonians left on this planet. From what I hear, we need the Dragon Kid. That's pretty cool. Don't you remember, Sage? It's that blue orb that was on top of Old Viper's desk. Yeah, I remember. Right, so I don't have to waste me cutting breath explaining it then. But I ain't mistaken, that old probably Dragon Kid means that it's in the hands of Old Viper right now. I cannot believe it. The Hunter has the Dragon Kid. Why? To activate the ruin. There's no doubt about that. In any case, we can't just sit back and let this happen. An impenetrable fortress surrounded by rough terrain. And here it is also sealed within the powers of the Dragonians. Is the general trying to stop the foreign military with it? You know, I don't know that. I wouldn't say that. It's still a possibility. We must head to Fort Dragonia. Fortunately, Mount Pyre is a rugged obstacle that lies in the path to the fort. From what I've heard, the place is a fiery hell. Trying to cross the mountain unprepared will be hard going. Come to think of it, the captain said we should obtain the divine protection of the water dragon. But the water source of Water Dragon Isle has run dry. Even the fairies said the water dragon is no longer in this world. Does that mean we have to climb Mount Pyre on our own? Dragon's Eye is getting big about a minute, but I think this problem can be easily taken care of. What do you mean by that? Said you hold the key to all problems. You had the story from the village shaman, right? The story about the land of Genesis? Peter, you're talking about the other world? The world where Surge came from. Yeah, that's right. The situation in each world is different, right? Things missing in one world can be found in the other. If that's true, then we still stand a chance. But how are we going to get to the other world? My amulet. Amulet? Yeah, my astral amulet. The other key to solving that problem. I don't know if you've heard from the shaman, but you need lots of power to cross the dimension. Said it was something about the powers of hope and will. According to the shaman, this amulet has that sort of power. Normally I would have just thought she was crazy, but this time maybe I ought to listen to her. This amulet alone ain't enough to cross dimensions, though. We need the other key to make the connection between this world and the other world. Connection. So you're saying that Surge is the key? According to the shaman, yeah. Someone that's not supposed to be in this world. They're the link to a world that was severed 10 years ago. Missing piece of the puzzle. Slow down. The rest is up to you, sir. First, we need to get that divine protection or whatever from the water dragon. Well, I don't know about you, but I probably don't need a dragon to get me through hot water. We gotta head to the land of Genesis, the place where it's all began. Alright. We got Kid back at the party. Da 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 da. Sorry, Lena. Kid's back in the team. so much money in the world. We're actually gonna go check out the bar right now. Look at the dwarf. That wind brings back memories. Hey boy, you're from the main island? No, the Hydra Marshes? Of course, southeast. Though they're called the Hydra Marshes, there are no more hydras there. Everyone left the forest with the hydra died off. I too left the forest. That place ain't fit for living creatures anymore. Hi-ho, the plants in the marshes. The plants in the marshes respond to the sound of this tinkler. It ain't no good to me anymore. Here, I'll give this to you, boy. Let's go to a planet. Welcome. It's knocked up, but never in very well. Yeah, Orla you can recruit. I don't know how. Odds are if they have a portrait, they're either story important or they have, or they're recruitable as a party member. Go into Arnie. Get a free heal. Not tell accuracy, right? Gotcha. Before we go, we're gonna make a new weapon for Kid. Because she's currently got a copper grate. And I have enough iron. And helmet. Give her copy first. There we go. I wonder, because a lot of games have been getting a lot of like decompile and recompiles. I'm wondering if they recompile Chrono Cross to run natively on PC, would we be able to like add like new quests and shit? Like, would we be able to, like, expand and, like, modify certain characters? Because there's a lot of party members that just don't have a story. They kind of don't, like, they're kind of low-tier allies that you don't really do anything with. I would love to see, like, a modded Chrono Cross. And see, like, what they can whip up. Proceed. Catapace. Wonder what happens if we steal this. Okay, so if you just like hit those things, they explode. Mahaha! A rare flower that only be grown in poisonous marshes. Finally, it'll be ours. All because the Hydra be extinct now. Mwahaha! Humans destroyed the ecosystem that kept the water clean. That'd be why the Hydra died out. With the ruler of the forest dead, the dwarves be gone now. This forest be belonging to us. What are those two talking about? What you be you looking at? Pretty impressive, making it through the poison marshes. But there be nothing here. Get lost. Beat it. No, wait. They must be pretty weak from the poison. Fun with them. You want a short CC mod that recreates RD in 3D? You play the shit out of that? It'd be kind of cool to see. Damn it! I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. I didn't mean to run for that fight. The fight that I was gonna fucking win. Well, it's because, like, let's be real. Like, a lot of profits have just been going down. Life Sparkle. Hey! We needed that. And you'll see why. There we go. Eat this photon beam. More than anything, I just want to see how Artie Surge would look with the proper high-res graphics of any kind, because the only work he has are his in-game sprites. You never get to see his face at any point, and the one time he does face the camera, it's so zoomed out that he's basically faceless. Let's see what happens if I steal from it. Electro Ball. Good to know. Magma Bomb! Have any reds? Extra strike! Fire Pillar! Just keep using red elements. I healed myself like an idiot. He's burned. Eat these magma bombs. Sadly, I don't think that actually does anything using a consumable like on yourself while the field is like a solid color. Our students completely designed, so he's blonde and wears mostly white and pastel blue outfit with a pointy blue hood over her head. It's kind of silly looking, it's not that bad of a design. It'd be kind of cool to see. Not to mention, Surge being able to use other weapons aside from the Swallow would also be kind of a cool thing. Because remember, like, he does use, like, the Morning Star and all that, but... it'd still be an interesting thing to see. Kind of like Persona 3, how in vanilla Persona 3 you could use your party members' weapons, except for is it Koromaru, the dog's name? The one who has Cerberus as a I almost called it a stand at Persona. It's Koromaru, right? I'm not tripping. Okay. Good backbone. Now I remember I had a pretty good posture. Must have been from that proper upbringing the old grandma gave me. Grandma! That's right, I was raised by my grandma! How's she doing? I bet she's worried sick. There, the foot bone's connected to the leg bone. The leg bone's connected to the knee bone. All right, I'll shut up. But seriously, thanks a lot, guys. Finally, in one piece. Sure, we'll meet again somewhere someday. One of these days, I'll return the favor. Now we can get up. Copper. You know what? I'm gonna fight these guys. Swamp bug. Magma burst! Hopefully it doesn't explode. Nope, still does toxic burst. How do you kill these things without them exploding? Seriously, what the frick? Honestly, I look forward to, like, the decompilation mode. The whole Morningstar thing is highly situational, though. Surge only gets it by stealing from an enemy, and he doesn't get to keep before the battle's over. He's a knife user. He's able to stab and parry with it, in addition to having a knife grip. Came through here, so now we're gonna go up to Termina, get Skelly, and then we're gonna get another party member. Strange, that cock hasn't moved for ages.
It's your boy Skelly!
I'm home! That voice, could that be you?
It's me, Skelly, I've come back home!
Oh, Skelly, come over here and let me hug you.
Grandma! Skelly!
Skelly, why are you so thin? Haven't you been eating well?
Grandma, I don't know how to break this to you, but...
It's alright, Skelly. I'm just so happy that you're back. Been very hard on you. Don't leave again, Skelly. Oh, don't cry so much. My clothes are going to get all wet.
I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm happy. You always told me not to hold back joy.
Skelly. Skelly has a somewhat unique appearance. I'm so glad that he's come back. Never seen Grandma so happy. To have Skelly come back home to me. The gods must have answered my prayers. Make that happens for my soul. He's just a skeleton. And if we come back in. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks to you guys, I can hang out with my grandma again. Ask me if there's anything I can help you with. Please. Skelly became the life of your party. Alright, we got him. Now we go back up to Viper Manor. Where we get to fight this thing. There's only bad skeletons, huh? Hey, I got another screw. Can go in here. Actually, before we use it, let's take a look at another item. The teleporter, the shark tooth, the astral amulet, the green tinklet, the big egg, the aroma pouch, the mana key, the life sparkle. Botanical energy that will give life to the Neophiu. Man-made human half-plant life power. Give the gear, hero's metal, and the time trip. Blossom! Hi, I'm Neophiu. So you must be my master. Nice to meet you, bud. We got a new party member. Look at this squad. Take me with you. Seriously, we've got a kid from a fishing village, a wandering thief, a rock star, a mad scientist, a wonder dog, a mom, just a mom from a like seafaring village. A knight. Your girlfriend. A straw voodoo doll. A plant. A luchador. A skeleton clown. A surfing duck. A frickin' chimera. And that's not even the full roster. Amazing, ain't it? To Okasa Beach. Okasa Beach. Yes, this is it. Point of contact and starting point. This is the cross point. What do you now, Serge? Look at that. Wormhole that crosses dimensions. What's calling you, Sage? On the lost piece of the puzzle. It's the dimensional wormhole that connects the two worlds. Ugh. The intermetal by literally rising a floor fluid blew up. It's fine. It's gorgeous. The red background looks sick as hell. And like that, we're home. That was it? So now we're in the other world. Still can't believe it though. Welcome back to Arnie Village! Oh, it's you, sir. You want to go water drinking aisle? Perhaps you should go ask the old guy by the pier. Doesn't seem busy. Imperial will be willing to help you. Oh, I want to do something real quick. If we go to the dock, you're about to see something cool. Hey, that girl looks like me. Haha, surprise? Well, there's something real deep behind all this. You should have Serge explain it to you when it's all over, of course. Huh? Just seems so weird. I don't know what's going on, but good luck. You got it. You know, you just see an exact copy of yourself with your boyfriend walk up and you're just like, yeah, there's a really good explanation for this. We'll explain it to you later. And if we get Lena out of the party. Serge, where have you been? You haven't worried sick. You just suddenly disappeared from the beach. That was some magic trick. Don't even think about pulling that one again. Once is enough for me. That's literally all of Homeworld Lena's like dialogue right there. There's another meme that gave up writing poem. That's a good one, Serge. I never knew you were the romantic type. Then you know, I think I'll give the other me this. It's a compilation of all the poems over it. Here, let me just sign my name on the cover, and here you go, Serge. Come on, take it. It's embarrassing. Well, in regards to the other me. You know what that means. Actually, hold on. We're gonna talk to this dude over here. Because we did get the thing for Mojo here. What? Another me? And I wasn't a fisherman? And you really met this guy? You can't be serious. Sounds like a dream to me. Another me living a different life. I see. So you showed him my shark tooth amulet. I definitely don't want to know what me and the other world was doing. But seriously, thank you, sir. This is a load off my mind. Okay, so that's all of his dialogue. Well, they're not stories, they're just poems. Then here, go to Arnie. Oops, wrong one. What's this? There's no title on it. Looks like a pretty shabby book. Something written on the cover. Message from the author? Let's see here. You will find hope within despair. One who does not experience sorrow cannot appreciate joy. Good luck, me. This is my handwriting. It is, isn't it? So there's another world where another me is pursuing my dream? Thank you, but I can't accept this. It just wouldn't feel right reading this now. One day, I too will write a book of poems. Look, just look forward to until then, okay? Once my book is finished, I'll give my first copy to you. When the time comes, please place it alongside that one. Thank you so much. I don't know if it'll be of any use to you, but I want you to have this. Base material for forging equipment. Hello. Wait, is that the rainbow material to get the rainbow weapons? Because the rainbow... Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the highest tier weapon in this game are rainbow weapons. And they literally just look like the coolest version, the coolest weapon that character has. And it just has like a rainbow effect on it. Let's check out the Hydra Marshes here. We defeated the Hydra that lived in this forest. We want to know more? Talk to her later further down. After we defeated the Hydra, the forest dwellers kept murmuring the forest will die. I can't get it out of my head. Everybody down, something big's heading our way. That's an important thing for later. What was that thing? Can I leave this place? Got a brace. You see that strange looking creature up ahead? Bubba Biba. This Biba no place for humans. Biba, go away. Biba off. These things are weird looking. Biba. This is like a little shaman. Leave it to Biba. Biba call friend. Biba call another friend. Even call even one more friend.
Viva la revolution! Ah, no more friend count? Even no friend left. I'd be very alone now.
You know what? X strike. And now we steal. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? A tablet, of course. Imagine this would be a lot tougher if I came here underprepared. Birds.
I'd be very sorry. Here, I give you this. Please forgive Biba. This Biba flute is handed down in the Biba family. It's Biba magical. It calls Wingapede. It makes Wingapede Biba good Wingapede. It best used in wide open space. Well, I'd Biba seeing ya.
Why don't you try blowing the flute here, Sid?
It's Biba in the wrong place. This isn't the wide open space I was talking about.
Yeah, this is very important for, looks like he's asleep. Alright. We're gonna fight Biba. We're gonna fight Justin Biba. Alright. What are we getting? Is that the tablet? No, it's copper this time. These people are quite front. I give you the treasure behind. Hasta la vida, baby! Bush Basher! Yeah, this is the spot where we use the flute. Wide open space. This be it? Sedge, why don't you try blowing that flute? You know what? Why not? Wingapede! This is Wingapede. It's actually smaller than I thought. Sure, it's funny. Why don't you not try feeding it something? Uh-oh. Acidic gas. You know what? We're gonna run. We're gonna run from this fight. I don't think we're prepared for it. Oh. Never mind. We can't do anything about that. We have to fight it now. Let's... Let's just explore the rest of the marsh. Get all the other items. Growth saucer. Oh, hey, it's these things from earlier.
I can't believe it is.
Well, maybe they're just nice to Beavis. I think we got pretty much everything that we can get right now. Going south, Cape Powell. We don't really have like the equipment for them. So we're just gonna go straight to Water Dragon Isle. How's your day been? What was that? You want me to take you to Water Dragon Isle? Not too far, so I'm willing to take you there for 100 gil. Let's use 100 bucks. Go all the way to Water Dragon Isle. Hey, the Nido triangle flowing. Oh, it's been a while since I visited this island, but beauty never fades. Something strange. I don't see any of the fairies that usually dance around the pond. In the 90s, Diane Couple recommended the animated series about the creation of Galactus, the series ending with the restoration of the first, which back to number 1 from 1963, which caused continuity problems for the series to follow up in the X-Men time. Huh. I don't know what brings you here, but it's best to ask the fairies if you want to learn more about the place. In the meantime, I'll be around here fishing. Lots of great fishing. This place is nice. Nothing possibly bad could happen here. Aquaball. Ice Blast. Some iron. That's hard save right here. Oh shit! The dwarves are attacking!
What brings humans here? You intend to intrude? You will not be given a warm welcome. This land is the new home of the dwarves! Humans are not welcome here. Be gone with yourselves!
Since the X-Men and Spider-Man tie-in comics are set in 6 cosmos, that means that Silver Surfer stories from their follow-up cannot be in the same version of the multiverse as the other heroes. Oh, comic books and continuity issues are like peanut butter and jelly. We gotta save the fairies! They killed everyone!
Hi-ho, how daring! You shall perish in the depths of the sea along with the fairies, you filthy humans!
Daffy Dwarf A to B. iron, huh? Well. Damn it! I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Shit. I wanted to X-slash him. Oh well. Honestly, if we ever get a recompilation... I don't know why I'm saying it weird. A recompile of, Will you never understand? You do not cherish the treasures of nature as we do. Be gone with you! Just beans with noses and bucket helmets, exactly. I fucking love these designs. Although, I wouldn't have called them dwarves, I would have called them gnomes. Dwarf. Also, everything that dwarf just said is bullshit. And you're gonna see why. Hi-ho, war cry! Like, this is one of like the weak points of Chrono Cross's story, in my opinion. Precisely because of some bullshit. Okay, I just got the alarm for break time, but we're gonna like do this for a little bit more before I head off into this. Honestly, as much as I like dwarves as a fantasy race, I really don't like the dwarves in Chrono Cross. I like their design, don't get me wrong, but everything they do, I don't fuck with. Final issue of Marvel Legends was notable for being a tie into the 1998 Captain America animated series was never produced, which shows how late in development the series was canceled. Do you think they actually have like the series somewhere? Like in a vault somewhere? I would love to see it. Daggy Dwarf. So it goes Dwarf, Dilly Dwarf, and Daggy Dwarf. Less than half the episodes that have been finished. It would have still been cool to see some of them. I will not tolerate any humans trespassing beyond this point. Defy me and you will face the consequences. Well, defy me and get cut down. Hi-ho chorus! Wow. Oh, you're gonna let her go. That's cute. Hi-ho, war cry! Overkill on the door. Magma burst. Magma bomb. There we go. Would have been revealed to not be Steve Rogers with that being a government code name. Also well set in World War II, no Nazis. You know what? I'm starting to get why they never showed the show. Hey, Fail, Torvar, am I missing... Should I be, like, equipping one of the traps soon? Because I don't remember if there's, like, a missable summon here. Such strength. Science issue was published in July 1998, and the show was premiered in October. Huh. Seems I've underestimated you humans. You're not having a second time. Retreat! Talruff! Beardla! We're just gonna be fucking up all these dwarves. Oh, victim of the marble bankruptcy. Right. My writing was also a little different at the point, and I had no idea if they had to fix anything or not. Fair enough. I declare bankruptcy! Yeah, that was around the time when they were starting to sell off like the movie rights to a lot of their stuff. Spider-Man rights were sold off during the final season of the 90s cartoon. Is that why it ends in a really weird spot? Hey, Magic Craig. Spider-Man Unlimited was developed out of what Rice had left in one of the classic costumes only in one episode. Huh. Son of a bitch! Okay, since the game crashed, we're gonna be taking a break. Ah, damn it. Okay. And in the meantime, I'm actually going to take a look at something. So, BRB, everybody. Don't go nowhere.
Sonic Adventure.
おいソニック、本当にやるのか？ああ、俺は冒険が大好きなのさ。
Okay, Sonic, go.
ソニックはアドベンチャーが好き。ソニックアドベンチャー。ドリームキャスト。
Spider-Man, you. Wolverine, Captain Commando. Hulk, Morrigan. Most exciting battle, Marvel vs. Capcom.
ドリームキャスト。
調子は？
あ、いや。
何これ？
身近な武器で勝負を決めろ。ダイナマイトデカ2絶賛発売中。
ドリームキャスト。
波動拳旋風列弾。ネットで戦え、ハードを超えろ。カプコン VS SNK2。カプコン
デジキューブ。
ユーザープロファイルシステム搭載で君だけの戦いが実現する。空前のハイクオリティ&パワー。ドリームキャスト版 Dead or Alive 2。お前の負けだ。
コンビニで。
親切ジャンヌ・ダルク、運命に翻弄された17歳。彼女は何を救い何を救えなかったのか。それでも私と一緒に行ってくれるか。
心に残るタクティクス、ジャンヌ・ダルク。
プレイステーションポータブル。
どうした？夢は終わりか？
終わらせはしない。
見つけたの。守りたい未来を。
DCD ファイナルファンタジー。
なあ、クラウド。俺、ニッドが行かなくちゃ。フランシスコ、ファイナルファンタジー7。
プレイステーションポータブル。
New for 2078. PlayStation 9's new electronic spores tap straight into your adrenal gland. PS9 has improved retinal scanning. A mind control system. Holographic movie surround vision. And telepathic personal music. The ultimate just got better. PlayStation 9. Teleport yours today.
Today we discover our destiny. Amid chaos, we find truth. Fight fear with strength. Because in this world, nothing is certain. The Bouncer, rated T for teen. Square soft.
Master, am I not the greatest fighter in the world?
Your kung fu is strong, Pond Skipper, but the Tekken fighters are stronger.
What?
Heihachi is a thundering storm. Xiao Yu rides the wings of the crane. Lina strikes like the snake. And Yoshimitsu's sword cuts the wind.
I will defeat the Tekken fighters.
Tekken Tag Tournament, rated T for teen.
I remember that day. 32 against 2. Slow day for yours truly. I'll let Jack handle these lurkers. Once in a while, I throw him a bone. Yeah, I let him have these ones, too. He's been a little rusty, so,
Hi, Jack.
Hey! I was just talking about you.
A new legacy is born, ready for everyone.
It's the end of the world, but if you find the clues, you get to rebuild it any way you like. Rated T for teens.
Oh, this is bad.
Sly Cooper, he's one cunning, devious raccoonist. Rated E for everyone.
I got your wrist thingies, mate. But hey, Archie, these are Soul Calibur fighters. They all got blades and sticks and such. Go in with just those. Your history, my son. What you need, Mishima-san, if I may.
The wait's over. Soul Calibur 2 puts the weapons back in your hands, featuring classic Soul Calibur fighters, new warriors, and over 10 modes of play. And exclusively on PlayStation 2, Tekken's Heihachi unleashes his rage.
Righto, no blades for you then.
Soul Calibur 2, rated T for teen.
Honey, what's going on down there?
Wake up and smell the action.
Devil May Cry.
Rated M for mature.
Only from Capcom.
Rated M for mature. Twisted Metal. Black.
Turn on your light, and they'll see you. Make a sound, and they'll hear you. If you think it's scary being lost, just wait till you're found. Silent Hill 3, rated M for mature, from Konami.
Forget everything you think you know about Resident Evil. Evil has evolved. Resident Evil 4, rated M for mature.
I hope you slept well, because now you die. Prepare to meet Iron Skillet.
Oh yeah, Tekken 4 is here. Punish your enemies with new moves, interactive environments, and new fighters. It's a legend so deep, no one just plays it. They live it. Tekken 4, rated T for teen.
The mother of all fighting games just arrived on PlayStation 2. So prepare your mind.
All right.
Prepare your body.
Pretty sure we're back. Check my audio real quick. Yep. Never went to Water Dragon Isle the first time you play the game. You the lava walk, health drain, didn't question it. I think I tried that too. Alright, so let's boot up CHRONO CROSS. Apparently there are. but to do them is kind of like pointless. Like, when Fargo uses carnivore on you, you can trap that if you somehow have the trap. We're just, you know what? Before we commit war of genocide, we're gonna go exploring elsewhere. Instead, carnivore is tier 5 green, yeah. Okay, we can't go there. Seriously? Is there nothing we can do? Wait, this is a spot we can go? What the shit? The fuck is this place? Okay, we gotta go back to another world to see what that is. Divine Dragon Falls. In the old days, many of my friends and fellow believers would come here to worship. Quite likely to go to the festival season, but I missed those things. Years ago, these places were considered a holy place by the worshippers of the Divine Dragon faith. Then hordes of humans began to migrate to these islands, and we were pushed into the outlying region. Cultural takeover too. Spiritual places forgotten. Find escapers we were here for. Well, fuck you. Actually, you know what? I want to do something. Depending on what materials we have currently available to us. We are going to get we're actually going to start using pit. I was right around when the game glitched out on me in my old PlayStation run. Bugged so badly that after I know it stopped working, I couldn't fix any work anymore because all the animation triggers in there. That sucks. Well, let's see if we can get a Iron Man. But yeah, before like the game crashed, I wanted to say, like, as much as I like dwarves as a fantasy race, looking back on it, in the setting that I'm working on, that I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it yet. I legit have no idea what I'm gonna do with this like setting idea in my head. But you got the hold on, Let me actually like get out of the box zone so I can talk about it stuff. All right. So in the setting idea I had, it's the main area of the like the world that's like the main focus of the story or the game or whatever this ends up being is based on America, right? But there at one point it was like your regular fantasy, I want to say regular, generic, whatever. Where you had like humans, you had elves, you had dwarves, and the elves and dwarves are just gone. They're flat out gone. The elves basically all died out, and all that's left of them are their like lesser kin. They like think of the half elves that just interbreeded and basically made like a stunted version of an elf. I'm like the working name I have for them is the Elvar. And then you got the dwarves who basically wiped themselves out by essentially trying to achieve apotheosis and failing so horribly that they destroyed most of their civilization, and what was left of it was taken over by the servitor race that they created through like science and magic. And thinking back on it, the dwarves in this game are probably like one of the influences on that, because the dwarves in this game, sure, humans may have been the reason why they were driven to Water Dragon Isle and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it really was their own fucking fault for their destruction later. Now, I actually have to look up how you get the best version of Pip. Pip's evolution is influenced by the elements of used and witness, as well as elements of fact, taken during battle. Game power system physically able to dominate things. So we're trying to get Holy Beast, which is the form that we're looking at. How do I do? Elves, dwarves, and the like don't get brought up in RD at all. Assuming they ever existed, I can only assume what might have happened to them in that family. They probably watched themselves out there too. Yep. Holy shit. Okay, so looking at the recruitable roster, there are 8 party members per color except for white, where you only have 5. This guide is not helping, because I do want to actually like get Pip to his ultimate form. Alright, how do I fucking do this? It's not very explaining it very well. No one looks more out of place. Luchor, the guy who appears to be made of craw. Oh yeah, Mojo's a fucking like living voodoo doll. Yeah, Skelly. Yeah, we just got him. For the double side, use red, yellow, and black on him. Fuck, how do I do this? Do from time to time is whatever became the Mirror of Whispers in CHRONO CROSS timeline. We only ever meet one of them in RD and she dies. That's weird. Okay. So we got Pip on our team. Now we're gonna kid him out. Hello. Magic ring. Let's go. Like we have two whites and a green here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna like start him off as an angel. So to do that, we need to use white, green, or blue. It's just a really wise entity that was born in the realm of the looking glass and counts mirrors, communicating through reflected objects they've known for bearing. Well, we meet her in Link's first quarters. It's not hard to guess what's wrong there. Not that she had to understand the matter. Is Link's always a dickhead? I mean, he's the antagonist, so it kind of has to be, but. Major asshole pretty much all the possible scenarios, save for one. Good. No. So we're going against yellows. We should actually like a quick greens too. Bailiard, how you doing? How's it be? What you up to? You like Chrono Cross? I like Chrono Cross. I'm currently kitting my folks out for the purposes of doing speed. Bush Basher, cover all right there, put on beam. You know what? We have think you're not playing it for the first time? Oh no. I've played Chrono Cross a lot, but I've never beaten it. I tried playing a modded version of the PS1 with the fan HD patch, but I ended up soft locking myself due to a emulation error, and I never went back to it. So I bought the Radical Dreamers edition on sale, like, I want to say like last year, and never got around to playing it. And since I took a hiatus from streaming, I figured, you know what? Let's not do these like competitive games. Let's not play Marvel Rivals. Let's not fucking play Deadlock. Let's not play Counter-Strike, because you play that on your own already. You play those games on your own. You keep telling yourself, Mouse, I want to play RPGs again. You played Chrono Cross on the PlayStation 1 as a kid. You almost beat it. You had both discs. Why aren't you playing this game? You started Final Fantasy X and then you just stopped playing it. When are you gonna actually sit down and play an RPG again? So I figured, you know what? Why not just do this? Why not just play an RPG? Sit down, shoot the shit with people, play an RPG. And that's what I'm doing right fucking here. I'm sorry, I go on tangents and I get a little animated with the way I speak. It's nothing directed towards you. It's just how I talk. Either way, I hope you enjoy the show, and I hope you enjoy my ramblings. Failure by Winning and Torvar are guys who are currently in the chat who are very knowledgeable about the game and have been helping me out a lot. Failure by Winning has actually convinced me to play Radical Dreamers after this. I'm probably not going to do like a second playthrough of this game immediately after. I'll probably just jump into Radical Dreamers, because it seems like a very interesting game. Dude, it's one of the best fucking video games ever made. Mata says I'm only somewhat knowledgeable about Godzilla, even then I get shit wrong sometimes. Exactly. But you know what? I'm glad that people talk. Because when we talk about the shit that we're all about, then guess what? You can't miss. How much the official translation changes compared to the old Dreaming Course patch? I imagine most of them take liberties, some more professional than others, probably. There's a lot of hidden mechanics you only found out recently watching speedrunners. Like what? I talk when I can, or I have to sit and listen because if I force myself to talk, I start getting frustrated. Well, it's probably because there's nothing wrong with that. Mana Forest, Viper Manor. Let's head on down to Opasa Beach. Oh yeah. Look at him. Look at him wobble. Isn't he adorable? Yeah. So, I'm just, you know. In my experience, when I get frustrated with, like, talking and shit, it's because people don't really understand. Like, turn colors only affect the target physical attack color and their magical defense color. It doesn't affect their physical defense, neither their magical attack. I figured. So it only affects, I thought it affected their defenses, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go to Fossil Valley. Let's go to Arnie. Is there even anything worth stealing? Only magical defense, physical is still the same. Gotcha. Is there anything worth stealing in this upcoming area? I just want to talk. I just have nothing to talk about. I get that. I feel that same, like, that same little call right there. You're really dumb for stealing. You don't, you really don't like Kit, Fargo, and Mel. Dude, I honestly wish we need either 4 party member slots, or good God, give me a striker system. Why the fuck is Pilfer, Plunder, and, whatever Mel's fucking steal is? Why is it a once per battle? Why? Please, for the love of God, tell me. Why do I have to do that? Why do I have to limit myself to that? And it can miss. Yeah, we're gonna fuck up these dwarves. Well, if you have recharge, you can use more than once per battle, but that's really endgame. Well, yeah, recharge is endgame. The one place I got banned from was produced because you didn't deserve it. I mean, Mata. People talk. And people have seen your growth. I think to steal more than once per battle unless it misses because you can't steal the same target twice. Good to know. We danced on the mean dwarves. Tried once using Fargo and Kid and it went poorly. Well, Fargo's a good character, but the thing is, he just needs one. You need to actually have like a good magical character to make up for the fact that he's just a beatstick. Kid's a dodge tank if you can build it right. But at the end of the day, like, you kind of need, the way the setup works is say you're doing the route where you got Glenn, Surge, Glenn, and Kid. That's all you need. Because Surge and Glenn can take out anything, and then Kid can steal things. Alternatively, Surge, Glenn, and Lena, because Lena's the best caster you're gonna get for a while if you don't have Guile. between those three, you like Kid better, but my go-to party is Sergei, Glenn, and Lena. I mean, it's a solid fucking party. You want to try Archangel Blue Pip instead of Lena? Probably a good call. Okay, hold on. But you have them. You know, as a kid, I never used buffs. Like, anyone else like that, where when you were a kid and playing, like, RPGs, you would never use buffs or debuffs? And don't worry, Mono, like, I feel the same way about myself. Bunny squirrel rabbit thing. Well, he's a little science experiment, and I fucking love him. I want to plushie him. Yeah, it's all about those numbers. Yeah, make number bigger. Fuck yeah, they are. Hey, does Pip become dual color if you evolve him to, like, his perfect, like, middle form? You want to punch your mouth with close your keys in Tokyo SOS, but that doesn't make sense. I would love a plushie if that. Seriously, I know I said that already, but I would love one. But yeah, I think it's rich that the dwarves here hate humans where they did the Hydra Marsh, and then they go and do the same shit the humans did to the fairies. It makes no fucking sense. Why are you acting all hot and bothered about what the humans did to you when you're doing the same shit to someone who had who had nothing to do with what happened? I probably shouldn't use Magnify in an upcoming boss, but I'm gonna probably do it anyway. Yakuza uses models a lot. Mana, that's Yakuza in general. What are you growing, Pip? I'm gonna start him off as an angel, get him to a devil, and then try to get to Divine Beast. Alright, we're gonna wait for him to get back from that. I'm gonna take a sip of my beverage. Ah. Welcome back. So, I'm setting him up to start as an angel, and then go into devil to try to get Divine Beast. Well, that's because Hugmana, like, the Yakuza series in general, they use a lot of the same assets. I've been kind of just going for like the angel colors in general. I don't have a set color in mind. In hindsight, I should probably be loading them up with blue. However good and bad forms, isn't it? If you're growing Blue Holy Beast, doesn't need to evolve bad first, then get Blue Good Evolution. No, you just have to, the way it works is you have to start on one, go to the other, and then go back to the other. So when he evolves to Angel, you have to start using Devil, and then when you go from Devil and you evolve again, you get to Divine Beast. So in this case, it might be, I'm basically just kind of like doing luck of the draw. I'm using all of his, oh, it was just so long as you use Pip. I think a mod that should be made, Chrono Cross ever gets recompiled, is a buff and debuff tracker. The game needs it. Maybe better than Archangel Blue Pip. You really need to make a run with him. Hopefully this game doesn't crash again like it did last time. I do like the door design, though. It basically is. It also talks like Elmer Fudd. Like, there's a lot of party members that, like, have such sauce to their design that I honestly wish that we got more to do with them. Because there really isn't anything to do with a lot of, like, party members. Like, there's a party member that you get, and he literally has no story whatsoever. You just kind of recruit him. Hindsight approach to choose the elephant. Let's bring. Wait, you actually tried to read through Jar Jar Binks' fucking lines? Oh, you had a novelization of the Phantom Menace. If I remember correctly, the novelization of the Phantom Menace actually expanded on Maul, didn't it? I don't know. There we go. Hey, I killed him with a pounce. 5-1, baby. Okay, good. We have a save here. One. Here on 5th, just because we're going to put the holding points on him. Go.
No, this treasure's mine. I'm not giving it up.
Why do the dwarves have such big noses, though? And only some of them have beards. Again, I think these things are more gnomes than they are dwarves. Everybody I don't care if I'm going to read to Lewa or any of the Toro characters. Tree speak just feels weird to read. What is tree speak? Because I'm not gonna lie, I never got too deep into the Bionicle lore. I know Bionicle has lore, and it's some pretty baller lore. Damn it. And I know that Fire Spitter is their term for Matoran. Matoran is the red dude, right? Daily cats. How's it going, Seth? Melee Brawler, how you doing, buddy? Let me give you a shout out real quick. Shout out, Seth. Good God, Seth, your name is so fucking long. Matoran are not a single character, they're the oh, the little dudes. Give Seth a follow if you haven't already. He's a pretty good dude. He's a consistent raider into the channel. How are you doing? What were you up to? There we go. We're currently playing some Chrono Cross, and I'm currently rocking a character that I actually want to play. Basically consists of words hyphenated with another word. Gotcha. Magic defense go up, but not much else. Put it on Lita. Humans having fairies? You surprise me. However, there's no way I can allow you to leave here alive. You will pay for not heeding our warnings with your lives. I mean, hey, you can bitch about it if you want. Doing good. We talked about Harry Potter, AI being used to replace people, but also the good it can do in the story I'm writing. Oh boy. I have so much to talk about AI. Mainly that, I'm not gonna lie. I paused the game just so I could talk with my hands. So, I have a love and hate relationship with writing, mainly because every time I try to write something, it's like trying to draw blood from a stone, even though I have so many ideas. And I got my start writing fan fiction of all things. It was one of the cringe things. It's one of the things that kept me getting in trouble. Well, here's the thing. In this case, you're talking about Bionicle, and I'm asking you about Bionicle. I'm asking you, what do you not like about this thing? Just go off, King. Just talk about the shit. I'm asking you. I want you to talk about it. Elucidate on it. It's okay to talk about shit you don't like. It's just that when people tell you to stop, you stop. Or you just find a nice spot to like go, okay, I've exhausted everything I have to say about this. I'm gonna move on. That's really all you gotta do. But back to the main topic at hand. AI has flooded fanfic writing of all places because motherfuckers can't fucking write to save their own life, and then they just fucking go into you start seeing it, you start noticing, even if they don't advertise it, you can see the AI slop written inside all these fan fictions. And most of the people who are honest enough to talk about it, I don't know if it affects their numbers at all, if they even care about that, but when you start noticing it in stuff that really doesn't have any writing, you start realizing you used AI. It's one thing to know a bad fan fiction. It's another thing to know a bad fan fiction shat out by the plagiarism machine, which I know that's just Gen AI, not AI in general, and there's a lot of good stuff that AI can do. I'm talking in a purely creative sense. I do not believe AI should be used in creative fields. Sure, use it for memes, but don't use it for other stuff. It looks shitty, and a lot of people don't like it. I'm not against AI for stuff like medical research or doing super menial tasks that not even entry-level people like doing. But at the end of the day, all it does is like at the current stage it's in, all it is kind of like fucking up a lot. Anywho. That's right. They have a steam tank. Dwarf hi-ho tank. Well, yeah, because they're baby's first writing project. Element shot. Jesus. Thank God I fucking used that. Why do you have your buffs at level 4? Because that's where they go, right? If you put them at a minus, then they last less, right? You're a bit of a higher given you repeatedly fall down the rabbit hole of Star Wars, what a channel sometimes, before getting ridiculous and watching everything else. Well, sometimes it can be an interesting thought exercise. You're almost sure that you're the same. That blows. Made a better tank than the Dragon Tank from back in Chrono Trigger, but the Dragon Tank was an early game boss, so it was kind of supposed to suck. 100 damage! Cover all, bitch! I think I just won. Ah! Well, yeah, and the thing is, he's been able to do that since, like, I think Yakuza 3.
Such strength! Are we to be driven off our land once again?
Motherfucker, this wasn't your land! Motherfucker, you invaded them! Don't give me your sob story!
Is there no land on this planet where we can live in peace? Oh, goddess of fate, why were we dealt such a hand?
You killed the fairies! That's on you! If you didn't kill the fairies, I wouldn't have ganked your ass!
Are humans really the greatest species on this planet?
Yes, we are. And guess what? We wouldn't have... Hey, don't lump us into the assholes who killed the Hydra Marsh, or the Hydra. You're the fucker who came in here and fucked with the fairies.
These heretics of evolution, these destroyers of the planet.
Serge, there's a fairy over here. Serge, is it alright?
Who are you? I'll be fine. The fairies, are they alright? I don't feel their presence in the cave anymore. I feel it's safe outside as well.
We are sorry, but wait right here for a moment. We need to go further into the cave. We'll only be a little while. Meet the water dragon. Welcome, son of man. Now come to me. Thou need not explain. I know already what thou seekest here. There is naught to be surprised about. It is but a trifle for we sleeping dragons who have dwelt upon this land for ages. Mount Pyre, the land thou seekest, is home to the fire dragon. Unless thou quench his red blazes, it will prove a difficult journey. Take this, son of man. My breath can freeze even boiling lava. Surge was bestowed with the ice breath. Take my subordinate as well. It'll be useful in holding back the fire dragon at Mount Pyre. Frog Prince! Summon! Wilt thou change this world, or wilt thou change thyself? Wilt thou live on thy mother planet? Or wilt thou turn thy back on the planet and put another path? They said that they were chased out of the forest by the humans. They drifted down to our island. So the humans are to blame. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Fucking fairy. These fairies being freaking... The dwarves fuck you up. That was on the dwarf. That was on the dwarf. You keep taking out the Hydra. That's true. That's on those guys. However, those fuckers immediately knew they fucked up. What? What? You fuckers! Are blaming humans for the dwarves rolling you! The dwarves did this! The dwarves are the dwarves that committed a freaking like genocide on the fairy! It is not the human fault that the dwarves go over here and say, lol, this is ours now. And then when you kill them, they have the gall to say, are we being driven from our land yet again? Why? Why have we become so? Motherfucker, you started this shit. You're the one who came here. You're the one who came here and fucked shit up. Kiss my ass. Because of you humans, our village, our friends have been made victims. Why can't humans live in harmony with nature? Why do you continue to act the way you do? Don't you see what the outcomes of your choices will be in the future? Why? You crooks, I hate all you wicked humans. Hurry up and get off this island. What the fuck did we do? A very sad tragedy triggered by the acts of humans. Motherfucker! No! Okay, we drove the dwarves from their lands, but that was their choice to kill you, not us! Motherfucker, if you wouldn't have a village without us! Oh my god. Honestly, this is just really bad driving. Driving? Bad riding. Exactly, they're fucking morons. Where am I? Painted, eh? You all right there? Sorry, did I wake you up? I had a bad dream. Seeing that fairy's eyes filled with tears of losing her friends. Just triggered memories of my own past. I was an orphan. I was abandoned when I was a baby. My someone took me in and raised me as if I was her alone little sister. I'm alive here today thanks to her. There were a lot of others like me at this place, and they were making strange stuff. We didn't have money, but we were all happy. Have a good night, Mata. Up until that Lynx bastard come and shattered our happiness to pieces. Lynx raided our house, burned it down, and kidnapped Sis. Sis never came back. Since then, I've wanted the world and experienced so much pain just to get by. It surely seems like that, but at the end, devs did comment on things like that, but for sure could be better. Yeah. I want to say to help me. I was alone. He asked me the idea of guardian angels watching over us all the time, but the little rubbish. In this world, the underhanded always get the last half. Only the ones that don't think anything about others end up getting what they want. To kill, to devour, no one wants to survive. Only rule this world. Great species of mankind. A wonderful world of love and happiness. Ha! Don't make me laugh. That's how it is, it's fine with me. It's normal, there ain't no going back. I'll abide by this world rules. Do what I've got to do, despite the rotten can of cards to come. I'm gonna show that bloody bastard pays for it, but I will get even no matter what it takes. Damn. Oh, is gonna change? Huh? What's going on? The old boatman's gone.
Did we head back to the village because we were so late?
Figured you'd be coming back soon. I got the old boat out. What do you say for sound? Oh, any pardon. Didn't look like you'd be coming back for sunset. I had to return before it got dark. Since you made it back here, guess you did what you needed to do? This is a little too gloomy for it to have gone well. Second thoughts, let's head back to the village. Sure, let's head back. The Girl Who Stole the Stars is such a hard name for a fucking song. Gale, Snakebone Mansion, even the Overlord music in Another World is loosely derived from Radical Dream's opening theme. Meanwhile, Homeworld's overworld music is remixed from a Chrono Trigger overworld theme. Didn't know that. CC wears its root on its sleeve, but given how long people have probably went without even knowing it already existed, only half those are within the daily affair. Good to know. I'll probably get a lot out of Radical Dreamer. I'm just gonna swap out Glenn for a little bit. Just so I can have Kid in the party. hear that. Pressing buttons. Help me too. I'm not really talking about. I'm talking about a lot right now. I'm kind of just like. I'm just doing. Here we go. Fire East. Ice breath. Alright, let's fight these guys. Lava boys. Oh shit, I'm missing an element. Fuck. Nope. Be there. I got a cabinet. And pounce. Launch him. And he's dead. Oh, I gotta see. I know you can like trap an element here. Basic form Pip is so bad. Yeah, he really is. But he's adorable. Hot Tiggity and Cat Perfect. Sadly, we do not have the star level to get a certain summon. So we're gonna, yeah. kill for you. What'd you get? Poultice cap. If I remember correctly, that actually... Damn. 3-piece combo.
Tablet.
Ah, they're really here! This time, let's shake it to them for sure. Yes, I'll do my best, Pepper. Let's shake it. Pepper, get ready. Let's shake it, as Pepper would say. You know what? If I remember correctly, I can actually trap something off these guys. Actually, I might not be able to. This time, we shall not be beaten. Maybe not. Yeah, no. I shall blow in pieces with one of those powerful elements you brought me, Pepper. You mean one of those summoning elements? Now we're shaking. I'm tragically tired. I hate to tell you this, Pepper, but I just remembered that I lost the summoning element I had with me. What do you mean you lost it? I thought you dropped it on your dog, or your dog at your stupid cute. Not that stupidly stupid, you know, Pepper. Actually, if you must know, that centipede monster in the Hydra Martian stole it from me. I was enjoying that excitingly excited repetition up until then, too. What do you mean a centipede monster stole your element? What, he snuck up behind you and picked out your pockets with hundreds of legs or something? No, Pepper. When I said stole, I don't mean he picked my pockets up like that. I mean he took it from me by laying a trap element in which my element got caught. What in Spice's name are you talking about? You kindly explain to me what a shaken trap element is? Well, it's difficult to explain in words, Pepper, so it will be a demonstration. I will lay a trap in front of you, and then get you to use one of your special elements. Alright, let's give it a go. 10-4, Pepper. Well, let's be real. They're tutorial dudes. No, you see how I took your element there, Pepper? I used a trap element designed exclusively to capture black hole elements. You see, each trap element only works on one kind of element. They can't capture any elements other than the ones they were designed to capture. Shake it. See what you mean by having your summoning element stolen now. Alright, now I understand. So you can give me back my black hole element now. Oops, I should have told you. I can't give it back to you. You can't get that element back again unless another monster is silly enough to have its element captured. I guess it doesn't matter, seeing as how you got your hands on it. So, why don't you hurry up and use that element you just trapped at the end of it. Come on, what are you waiting for? Huh? You know you can't use an element until you have equipped it properly. So, we'll have to wait until after this battle is over before we can re-equip it and use it. Oops.
What did you just say? Why the hell do you always have to be so damn stupid? That does it. You're in for a real stinking now.
Oh, I'm so really sorry, Pepper. Please don't hit me too hard. I still haven't equipped the thing. I like how Salt and Pepper are basically the things in which the game, except even funnier. Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, you can fast forward in Red Dreamer. I don't have low res, I realize. Greater Pendragon Sigil. Let's fucking go. Dashing Sludge! Okay. Proton Ray! What's on the TV? Weak Monk. It reminds me of something, not sure if it's from another game or something from... As a design cover of our project, the designated tutorial guides were named Assault and Battery. Nice. Meteoroids! That's fucking hilarious. Skyjin Ring. Take it out of here! Come on! What is the Skyjin? Improves magic power by a lot. Changes weapon elements to the last element attack receive, which is greater Pendragon Sigil, low to mid-level elements. Hot diggity right there. If I remember correctly, if I use the Ice Breath here, then I miss out on a treasure chest. Oh, terrible idea. Dead. Okay, we're gonna turn this cheat on just so I can grab the item, because I do not want to deal with enemies right now. Oh my god, I'm Bob. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Shit. Now I'll show you my power move. Nothing ends. Hey, sold. What the heck is that? What my power move, Battori? Didn't do anything. It sucks. How dare you? I'll have you know my great having special attack. Better that move. You know, I gotta piss. I'm laughing so hard I gotta piss. All right, I'm back. So, since fighting here is a really bad idea, I may just have to, like, load outside. Because there's 3 enemies here. I literally cannot move. All right, we're actually coming towards the end of when I like stop playing anyway. So I am actually going to find someone to raid. Thank you all for coming out. Let's see who's on right now. And we'll be back at this again on Friday. I stream Fridays and Sunday. That's when I do shit. Who's on right now? Okay, first off, I'm going to check something. All right. I was talking about Pragmata earlier. Isn't doubt to level up your grid until I heal and run so you can use it to heal after battle? Yeah, but we're coming towards the end anyway. I'll probably end up doing that like when we try this again. You know, because I want to raid Haru. She's playing Pragmata. But at the same time, I don't want to get spoiled on the game because I am going to play it at some point. So we're going to raid Slump Neko. We haven't actually raided into Slump in a long time, and I want to see what she's up to lately. She's playing Klonoa again. So you're going to raid Slump. Our raid message will be hot diggity. I'm stuck in the lava. That's gonna be our raid message right there with Derp Riku. Thank you all for joining me on a wonderful little foray into Chrono Cross. I hope you all enjoyed the game. I'm having a blast. And you know what? I cannot wait to get back to this, and I can't wait for Radical Dreamers after. But we're not even done with the game. We have so much to get through. We have an entire disc we haven't touched. So, with that being said, be kind to one another, be good to one another, but most of all, get that cheese. Let's go raid Slump, everybody. Have a good one.